The leopard is a versatile soldier of the feline family with the personal, individual qualities of a true predator. A graceful, silent killer who easily adapts to any terrain. Be it dense forest or mountainous terrain. Easily hunting literally any critter that comes their way. Does not disdain anything. Possessing a patient disposition and excellent camouflage, they wait for their prey for hours and then strike the death blow. Leopards are true carnivores and belong to the class of carnivores. Therefore, they will always prefer meat to something else in their menu. Including these cats often steal other cubs because it is the easiest prey. In this issue you will see incredible footage of leopard behavior while killing impala cubs. Get comfy, we're starting. Number 1. Kicking off our issue is a case where a female impala has clearly chosen the wrong place to procreate. Nevertheless, this process is impossible to predict, and in the natural world everything happens naturally. While the female is producing her offspring, they are already being watched by a predator, who has smelled blood from miles away. The leopard does not hurry to attack, but if you think about it, the female is now in the category of easy targets for him as well. On the other hand, knowing the temperament of the impala, we can assume the following. Though cowardly by nature, they can do incredible things in the fight for their lives. The leopard has yet to attack for another reason. The process of procreation also takes its toll, and when the female is done, she will be at a disadvantage, which gives the prospect of easy profits. But the leopard was wrong. As soon as the female saw the predator, she immediately jumped up and sprinted away. The cowardly nature took its toll, and the female preferred to leave the child to be devoured by the predator, saving her life. Less is better than nothing at all. The predator didn't hesitate long, but quickly grabbed the prey and finished the job. Today, the leopard will remain well fed. On the channel, Animal World, you'll see the best content you've ever seen. If you're interested in the best animal videos, confrontations, and battles, please subscribe now so you don't miss new videos. And they come out every day for your entertainment. Number 2. This case reminds us very much of the game of cat and mouse. Have you ever noticed how domestic cats before eating a mouse or other prey first play with it? Experts studying fauna also confirm that in most cases leopards are not so far from their smaller brothers. So if they feel that the victims are potentially weaker, they like to play with it first, and then bring it to its logical end. And so in our case, a slightly older baby impala is trying to escape from a bloodthirsty predator. But the leopard is not ready to just let her go, and quickly foils all the antelope's attempts to escape with a cluck. The leopard even playfully moves aside on purpose in some cases, thus giving the young antelope a small head start. At first, he observes with interest what the game will do in this situation. As soon as the antelope tries to escape, the leopard quickly catches up with his prey and stops the attempt to escape with one blow. As soon as the predator gets tired of playing with his prey, he quickly finishes the job and drags his prey farther up the tree. He feels safer there. Number 3. In this case of a leopard hunting a newborn new antelope. I included this story in the selection because it illustrates very well all the principles of the silent killer's hunt. In fact, leopards like to hunt more at night, because it is at night that they have a big advantage over other predators, and that includes getting their food. But hungry times will motivate them to be in search of food around the clock. Therefore, the leopard demonstrates all its skills at the highest level. He has 2 hunting tactics. The first is sneaking, the second is waiting. They both differ in the nature of their actions, but the result is always the same. The cat is always aiming at the victim's weak spot, which is his neck. And so all actions are aimed precisely at it. In this story, the leopard uses a stalking tactic. It quietly sneaks up on its prey and takes its time to attack, sometimes repeating the movements of the potential victim to blend in with the terrain. As soon as the time to attack comes, he jumps on the victim and grasps his throat with a deadly grip. Everything about this tactic plays to the predator's advantage. And the moment of surprise. While the victim is stunned, he easily performs his signature move and achieves his goal. Number 4. And this plot shows us how the leopard kills 2 birds at the same time. As in the first story, the predator was on the lookout for a female impala as she was producing offspring. Only in his case, his hunting and calculations were much truer and more accurate. Therefore, he managed to catch up with his prey and get a meal with almost no effort from 2 individuals at once. The leopard is a very cautious eater. He knows very well that in nature there is an inexorable law that it is not enough to catch the prey, it must still be defended. In fact, there are often situations when leopards catch the game, but have to leave it behind, saving their lives from other predators. Therefore, leopards often prefer to drag their prey into a tree to feel safe. By the way, they are capable of dragging the game twice the weight of the leopard itself, which turns out to be very handy in such realities. Number 5. In the following shots we see a starving leopard, which eats the caught prey with great enthusiasm. In their hungry weeks, leopards are happy for any prey, even in such small sizes. Leopards tend to live in small territories and in isolation. They follow the same trails and can live their entire life in the same territory without expanding its boundaries. The exception is true hunger, which pushes them to rash actions. After all, leopards are conservative by nature and it is not characteristic of them to make any impulsive, unsure steps. But instincts, in particular hunger and lack of food due to declining animal populations, push leopards into crazy actions. Only then do they invade human possessions and may prey on local cattle, dogs, and sometimes even rush humans. Though leopards are versatile soldiers of their places with very outstanding data. From camouflage to grace to lethal strikes. Still, when they're hungry, they can commit unpredictable acts. What do you think about that? Be sure to write about it in the comments below. So, that was incredible footage of leopard behavior while killing impala cubs. If you liked the video, give it a like and write what you think in the comments below. To join our fun and get the latest videos from our channel as soon as they're uploaded, all you have to do is click the subscribe button and the bell. And that's it for now, thanks so much for watching, see you again.